Okay, guys, so this is an example of showing you how to solve word problems using your links. So this says, Kentrell jumped 24 inches, Haley jumped 37 inches. How many inches did they jump all together? So what you're going to do is you're going to first add your two numbers together. So this is an example of your tape diagram. So it has your whole number, so that's going to be what the answer is. And then it has your two parts. So just like when we did our bar models and we did part, whole, it's kind of like the same thing. So we know Kentrell had 24 inches that he jumped and Haley jumped 37 inches. So we know we're going to add these two together to get how many inches they jumped all together. So you can use whatever strategy you want. You can use a mental strategy in your head. You can use a number line. You can use manipulatives, but that's going to take a while since these numbers are so much bigger. So I'm going to use a mental strategy in my head, and I'm going to add 24 plus 37. So when I use my mental strategy in my head, if you do it like this, you can. If not, that's also okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 37 plus 24 in my head. So let me think about it really quickly. Miss Allen's thinking, doing her mental strategies in her head. So what you need to do. You need to start doing your mental strategies in your head to add these two easier. Because if you were to do a number line with these two numbers, it would take so long to jump 37 spots or to jump 24 spots. So Miss Allen did the math in her head, and she got 61. So what I did is I added 37. I knew that was close to 40. So 37 is close to 40. So I added 3 to that to make that 40 and took 3 away from the 24 to make that a 21. So I basically did 21 plus 40 to make it easier. But like I said, this is how you do it. This is your mental strategy. Or you can use your manipulatives. So I got 61, so I'm going to fill that in. Let's do another example. So this says, a clown has a silly string that is 52 centimeters long and a magic scarf that is 28 centimeters long. How long are the clown's silly string and magic scarf combined? So, important information. The silly string is 52 centimeters long. Okay, the magic scarf is 28. So I know these are my two important numbers in my word problem. So I'm going to do 52 plus 28. Again, this is completely up to you on how you add it. If you want to do mental strategies, if you want to use your manipulatives, but keep in mind these bigger numbers are harder to use your manipulatives on. So when you get to these bigger numbers, you kind of have to start using those mental math strategies that we went over. So Miss Allen's going to do this in her head, use her mental math strategies. Okay, Miss Allen knows that this is going to be 80. It's okay if it takes you a little bit longer to do it in your head, but I know that it was 80. I'm going to check, and it says good job, you got it correct. So when you solve your word problems, you have to figure out the important numbers first, see what you need to add together, and then you're going to add it together. But notice how when we add these, this is length. We're using lengths. So we're not just saying Kentrell jumped 24 times. We're saying he jumped 24 inches. So when we answer our question, we need to answer it and end it with the unit of measure that we're using. So if it's centimeters, we'd write centimeters. If it's inches, we'd write inches, just so that they know we're talking about length and we're talking about measuring. So this is how you solve your word problems using your links.